I get started with these videos, my loves, please be sure to click my link in the description down below. Check out Car Marshal, where you can find beautiful cars near you, the best deals. All you gotta do is click my link in my description down below so I can get my coin, and plus, you can even find deals near you.
Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, my loves. It's Zest and Troyce, and you're watching Troyce TV. So I'm off my YouTube suspension. Long story, but basically I couldn't post for a fucking week, and I'm very annoyed. But I'm finally back, and right now I'm doing a big ass seafood boil. And right now I'm in dusty ass Atlanta. That's why my background looks different. But I'm only here for like a fucking day. But anyways, of course I gotta film. The show must go on. But long story short, if you guys want to know why I've been missing for like a fucking week, and why YouTube suspended me for like a week over some nonsense, go to my second channel and subscribe to my second channel. I explain all that bullshit over there. But right now I want to do like a mukbang and talk about a whole bunch of serious topics, because a lot of y'all want my opinion about Mr. R. Pissy. Excuse me. Ooh, most of y'all want my opinion on R. Pissy. Some want my opinion on The Real, and a whole bunch of other shit. And I'm also gonna talk about like a whole bunch of documentaries that I have coming up. And yeah, let's do my fucking thumbnail first, because I always forget. Let me lift up this table. I'm trying to look skinny for the thumbnail. Anyways, y'all, the one thing I really hate about most seafood places is that it's really hard to find good fucking seafood, because all of them be selling these itty bitty ass crabs. But anyways, for those of y'all who are gonna ask where I got my crabs from, if you guys didn't know, what's that nigga name? The dude who plays the black female stereotype, Quay. This is basically from his restaurant, Crab Queens, but they portion sizes are small as a motherfucker. So I had to fucking order another batch from a different Atlanta restaurant called Crab Kings ATL. So I had to portion sizes be small as fuck. This is why I don't like dusty ass Atlanta. But it's hard to find good seafood anywhere, so you gotta cook that shit yourself, which is fucking annoying. And of course I got my B-Love sauce. But anyways, I really want to talk about The Real, because in case you guys didn't know, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with the show The Real, all this work for this little bit of meat. Anyways, so the show The Real basically gave their thoughts and opinions about YouTube bloggers, and how sometimes, because YouTube commentators and bloggers get a lot of views, people end up believing them. But a lot of times, these people lack fucking integrity. Ooh, look at that little bit of fucking meat. But a lot of people lack integrity, which is really annoying. So I understood where they were coming from. But basically, they did a whole rant about it. And here's the video.
This weekend, Colin Kaepernick had his NFL workout. And there were a lot of stories about this. They said that sources said that Jay-Z was very disappointed in Colin and his behavior during the tryouts. Well, Jay-Z's Rock Nation put out a tweet, and I just want to read it word for word. It says, a source at Rock Nation tells us Jay-Z hasn't spoken to any sources.
That's funny. Super funny.
I thought that was hilarious. Yes. Why are we so quick to believe sources?
Yeah. And why are we so quick to empower blogs and online news media that people start themselves without any credibility? It's so weird. If reputable media can't even give the facts properly, what makes you believe that like a random blog on Instagram is telling the truth?
Right.
Like, we watch these major reputable news outlets and we're like, that's correct. And sometimes their facts are off. We're looking at it like that is not correct. Couldn't it somewhat be illegal to be a source without them saying who you are? I feel like if you feel bold enough to speak up about it, let your name be known. Say who you are. Who is source? That seems so cowardly.
Well, you can hit the...
it's just cowardly.
You can hit the person that is reporting the source. Like if you feel like defamation of character or things like that, then you can go to the actual, say, the media
How can you do that
outlets.
though? Held responsible because they're ruining some people's lives out there.
Yeah.
And defamation of character.
They don't remember we have families.
We have lives.
We have lives.
And we have situations that affect our future. I remember when I was going through my divorce, it was insane to me that blogs were painting word by word scenarios that was actually adding fuel to the fire in which we were trying to put out. We were trying to move amicably in a way that would promote us to be happy. But when you hear and read things, you think that that person is doing a little trick on you, and then you have lawyers that are feeding things in your ears like, see, you got to do something. What are you going to do back? And it's so evil and disgusting that literally I have actually completely turned away from blogs and I've unfollowed, I've re-corrected all of my algorithms, so I don't even see any type of gossip or news.
They made very excellent points, because it's not just YouTubers, it's Instagrammers too. Like, they literally see a headline from a different website, they automatically make it a video, they don't do any research, and a lot of T channels sometimes they literally hear about the story for a good 30 seconds, look what the shade room wrote about it, and then they immediately like report on it without actually doing the research or saying allegedly. And a lot of times this isn't the case for everybody. This just has a lot to do with the people who claim that what they're saying is facts. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know, it'd be big YouTubers, small YouTubers, like a lot of times they report on shit and they don't even fact check, or if they're not even fact checking, they try to claim, oh, I got a source. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. White YouTube bloggers, black YouTube bloggers. If you feel like I'm talking about you, then good, bitch. But anyways, I don't find that offensive. I don't find what they said offensive, because they made a good point. There are some that do a good job, and there are some that don't. Simple as that. But hey, karma's a bitch. What goes around comes around. If you go out spreading lies and bullshit, that shit will come back to bite you in the ass. I mean, come on now. Like, first and foremost, you got some blogs sitting up here like, a source told me that Obama was fucking the entire football team and the entire country of Pakistan was out here backing him up. So, a source told me that, those are the facts, and I know it's true. So he can kiss my ass. Like, it's just like some of y'all just be saying some of the most craziest shit. It's just like, come on now. Like, this is almost like high school. Like, think about it. If somebody went around saying bullshit about you that wasn't true, and people actually believed it, I'd be one of these mass celebrities too. Because one of those things where negativity and bullshit sells more than the actual truth. So I understand. But for the other YouTubers who don't give a fuck, a source close to so-and-so told me. They'd be like, no, that's the truth. That person is lying. And I know it's all facts. Some YouTubers have to understand that when it comes to them doing commentary, they affect the entire community. People have like this negative connotation about all commentators, thinking that we're all like a whole bunch of crazy ass messy motherfuckers who do nothing but tear people down. When in reality, not every T or drama channel or blogger speaks for me and the people who do put their all and do research. And it's infuriating. Because some blogs make people create a generalization of how all of us who do commentary are. I don't consider myself a blogger. Well, matter of fact, I guess you could say I'm a blogger, but a lot of things I do say are opinion based. I don't report on every single thing that needs to be reported. Some people say, why didn't you report on this? It's your job as a news channel. I'm like, I'm not a news channel, bitch. I like to inform and educate. But if I'm not passionate about the topic, I ain't gonna talk about it. Like the Ray J and Princess nonsense. I wasn't passionate about it. I didn't want to talk about it because I'm sure that bullshit is fake. So for me, I'm not like a news outlet. So I don't feel attacked by what the real is saying. They made some excellent points. Fuck. And I hope people took that and they actually understood where they were coming from, because they made excellent points. One more for good luck. Egg. They made very excellent points, and I do feel like them. I do see where they're coming from, because it's like, imagine coming online and seeing somebody post an article or make a whole fucking YouTube video claiming that you were fucking so and so, you got all types of STDs, and it's just like, come on now. It's okay to report on it, but I feel like a lot of YouTubers are too obsessed with having exclusive information. And this is several YouTubers. They want the exclusive. They want the tea. They want to break a story. And then when shit hits the fan, that same celebrity has every right to attack them and try to sue them. It just is what it is. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers who paved the way for a whole bunch of other negative, raggedy motherfuckers who are senior citizens to come on here and talk shit. Because I've seen videos of people saying the most distasteful things. No type of integrity, no type of fairness. And I'd be like, damn bitch, you old enough to be my fucking mama and you out here saying the most fucked up bullshit. It's understandable that it's your opinion, but at least have some fair integrity. Like, you don't gotta kiss everybody's ass, because I damn sure don't kiss everybody's ass. But the least you can fucking do is provide fair commentary if we're gonna give an opinion. And that's why news outlets like Fox News and NBC, that's why they don't give their opinion. There's a reason why news outlets don't give their opinion, because they're not supposed to. Because a lot of times, when freaking news outlets give their opinion, you can stir a narrative. Some news outlets stir a narrative anyways. But when news outlets are out here giving their opinion, when a lot of times it's not even necessary, they control and contribute to how people think. And the same goes for YouTubers. That's why whenever I want to hear the tea on something, I go to multiple different people. And I read it and do more research to it and look more into it. And a lot of times, people pride me on doing research. Sometimes I might get a couple things wrong and incorrect. I'm perfectly fine, and I'm willing to hear people's commentary. When people say, actually, that's wrong. You should do more research if you're going to be a news anchor. Bitch, I'm not a news anchor. I talk my shit, smack, raise my cholesterol, post my shit, educate, inform, and go the fuck home. A lot of times my mindset when it comes to people checking me about not doing enough research, it's usually oh well bitch, I'll do an updated version, or you can get your big ass on camera and cover it your damn self, since you got all the info. And it's understandable that people want to come out here and give their opinions. I respect that, and I encourage people to express themselves, but only do it in a way where it's fair. I don't want to be watching no YouTuber that be out here spreading false information in a malicious way, have one-sided commentary. It's just like, do y'all understand that y'all are affecting people's lives and that social media has a lot of power? And you can't just come out here saying all types of shit. See, what we're not gonna do is blocks all news and commentary channels, because what Tamara and Jenny Lee, what was that other lady name? I don't fucking know. I don't even watch The Real. Like, I literally don't watch The Real. Like, I probably, when I used to have cable, probably to turn it on just for background noises. But I feel like The Real is for people who are sitting in a fucking waiting room. Like, that's the only time I see The Real on television. Like, when I'm in a fucking clinic or a hospital, in the waiting room, or I'm in some bullshit ass lobby. Like, that's the only time I see The Real. The Real is boring as fuck. I mean, it was okay, I guess, like when it would pop on and Tamar was on, but that shit is boring. Like, I never see the hype about that show. So for me, if you're a YouTube blogger or an Instagrammer and you feel attacked and offended, well, if the shoe fits, bitch, wear it. If it don't apply, then let it fly. If you're pressed about what these people said, then clearly you're just as delusional as the motherfuckers who watch you. But that's just my opinion. I'm all for entertainment, but it needs to be fair. It needs to be fair. But that's how I feel. And in another perspective, people are entitled to their own opinion. I feel like people who are public figures take way too much offense when somebody talks about them. I'd be like, bitch, you're a public figure. It comes with the territory. Like, it annoys me whenever I see a celebrity say, how this blog gonna say this? Who gives a fuck what a bitch with a fucking YouTube channel or Instagram account gotta say? And then, like I said in my second channel, I did a whole video about how I feel about drama channels. And not all, but some of them legit have no type of integrity but talk the most shit, and they're faceless hoes. I'll be like, how you a faceless hoe? You talking the most shit, and then you out here having a biased opinion. Now, there are some creators that I do love and do enjoy watching, even though sometimes they have their biased ways. I still enjoy watching certain people. News outlets like The Real, they can't say shit that everybody that they know everybody wants to hear. They can't say these things because they know that they'll be boycotted in a heartbeat. Well, with YouTubers, they're self-made, and they can't be. I done seen some people say the craziest shit, because all it takes is for one bad apple to ruin the bunch, and then YouTube tries to put a stop to commentators. Now, I really gotta talk about R. Pissy. If you guys didn't know, one of R. Pissy's victims finally left the cult house. Y'all don't really need a summary. If you know, you know. But most of y'all have been keeping up with this whole R. Pissy situation since the 90s, or since this damn documentary came out. Basically, one of his victims, Joycelyn, escaped. She escaped, and she put up a whole post on her Instagram saying that she wants to live her life now. And she partnered with Patreon. She partnered with Patreon because she's going to be telling her story about her experience with R. Pissy. And basically, she already released the first half of her telenovela. She literally wrote out a whole telenovela series. Peeing on her. He forced me to call me her daddy. And that she was so traumatized. After what happened with that first girl coming for in 2015 and outing R. Kelly for running a cult in his basement, making girls shove dildos up his ass, and making girls drink his piss. After the Aaliyah situation, if you're still falling for R. Kelly's nonsense, it's you. She claims in her damn telenovela, I'm gonna have somebody narrate it for y'all. Here's what she had to say.
If he couldn't have me, I was scared. Imagine you being in my position. But of course, you are quick to judge because you aren't in my position. Imagine having a gun to your head while all of this is going down. If I did try to leave, which I did attempt to and got caught numerous times, I wouldn't eat for days. I had to find ways to make sure I was clean because of not being able to take showers when I wanted. Finding ways to stop blood from dripping down my legs because he wouldn't even give me pads. The only time he would care for me is when the media is making him seem like a bad person. When the stories broke out about me being a hostage, he tried to cover it up by going out in public to make everything seem okay. It wasn't in videos I had to do for TMZ. They were telling me what to say. I was so nervous. It was only a split second of what we are allowed to speak on, so it's scripted. Yeah, we knew that TMZ interview was scripted, sis. His assistant would starve me for days at a time until I learned it right word for word. When I did the TMZ video, which his assistant interviewed me, you can see I was scared. I was using my hands. I was forced to make videos. I didn't get as much freedom, but he would reward me for doing stuff he wanted. A list of things he would do for me as a reward: new clothes, new shoes, a meal, rings, and sex. Robert always had a fetish for pissing on his girls/women. While he would piss on us, he would make us swallow his piss, and if we threw up piss, it would turn into feces. Oof. I've been peed on numerous of times. I really didn't want to say this, but the truth needs to be heard. There were times Rob wanted to F me with a strap on through at the end of the year 2016, and I did hear rumors during that time that he had herpes. This made me want to protect myself from him, and if we did anything, I asked for a condom. So assumed that he passed it to me, and I didn't know how was I going to explain to him. Everything was forced. I didn't want to do anything with Robert, and he knew that. Condoms broke every time, and I was just praying I wouldn't get pregnant by this monster. I started noticing that my period hadn't come for weeks. That's when I realized I was pregnant by this monster. I told him that I was pregnant. He made me take a pregnancy test, and I was. When I found out I was pregnant with this child, I had very mixed emotions. I didn't want any babies with him at all. Eventually, I ended up getting an abortion. I was forced to get the surgery done at his house. I've never had surgery done in my life, so that was really shocking and a scary moment for me. He didn't want me going to the hospital because of the news would break that I was pregnant. Not only once, but twice. I got pregnant again in 2018. It's scary having your first child and aborting them because of some monster that kept me as a prisoner. After getting an abortion, Robert decided to gift me with getting my breast done. Truth be told, and of course it's going to end on so you can keep coming back to read her story. But yeah.
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I know people gonna say, oh, well, you fat fuck, you're victim shaming, because y'all did that to me last time when I went off on Drea Kelly for doing all this shit for money. Because isn't it funny how R. Kelly's wife, Mrs. Drea Kelly, she keeps it, she went on to keep his last name. She went on 60 million TV shows, and she made her way over to Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Meanwhile, the whole damn cast is already grown. The whole cast is already senior citizens. So as far as Joyce Lane, if you guys didn't know, Patreon is a service where basically you pay every month for a person to post videos or for a person to basically post updates, personal novels, stuff like that. Some people post workout videos on there, but it's basically where every single one of your followers pays a certain amount, like it's a paid subscription. Tell me why she has over 1,300 followers already, and she's charging $9 to every follower. Let's do the math, y'all. If she has over 1,300 followers and each person is paying $9 just to get some exclusive tea and a piece of her telenovela, let's do the math. She's technically making over $11,000. Yeah, I'm not buying this shit. Now, a lot of people are saying that it's not even her real Instagram. Well, technically it is her quote-unquote real Instagram. It could be, but a lot of people are saying that it's not her. But then again, R. Kelly's team hasn't came to denounce it. They haven't said, it's not her, And I'm sure if somebody was lying saying that it was if someone was going around lying pretending to be her, that picture would have been shut down, or her Instagram, or even Joyce Lee would have put out a statement saying that it wasn't true. I guess I believe it. But if that shit is true, I don't feel bad for anyone who falls for this pissy dick nigga. Okay? I don't feel bad. Talking about, he did this to me and he peed on me. Oh my god. Wow. What kind of monster would pee on somebody? I've never heard that before. Come on, bitch. Like, really? Really? And now you're trying to charge and sell your story? See? I said this once and I'll say it again. The money's running out. R. Kelly's been in jail for like a month now. He's been in jail for a month and his ass is going broke as an artist, and he's also being investigated for a sex trafficking ring that he was allegedly a part of. So I'm just like, at this point, the money's running out and she needs to get paid. She also claims that R. Kelly promised her he was going to make her the next Aaliyah. Now, you look dumb as fuck just believing in that shit. Because forgive me, but R. Kelly didn't make Aaliyah. Aaliyah made Aaliyah. R. Kelly wrote and produced her first successful album. But after that, apparently Aaliyah was blackballed in the industry. And a lot of people didn't want to work with her because of her controversy of her dating an old ass, grown ass man. So Aaliyah made herself. and I don't know why R. Kelly victims are victims going around saying that R. Kelly was going to put them on and help them build careers. If you claim he's this evil person, he did all these fucked up things, then how about this, bitch? How about you go to jail for being accomplice to his crimes? Because I'm sure you ain't the only one that's in his damn home. I'm sure you've seen him do the same shit to you, to other women. And how about this, bitch? How about you take your ass to the damn police to write a police report? Instead of trying to sell your story to blogs, and you want justice and to tell your story, how about you go to the police? I don't even gonna say, don't tell a victim how to cope. Listen, most victims keep it to themselves, don't say nothing at all, or they'll go to the police. And I don't want to hear that. But who's going to believe her though? Who's going to believe her though? In her case, now that I think about it, really, who would believe her? I mean, she went on national TV and defended him, saying that he was a good man, takes good care of her.
Because everything that she's saying is true. Our parents are basically out here just to get money and
your parents. You're saying the same as they.
Well, both of our parents. Both of our parents are basically out here to trying to get money and scam because they didn't agree on what happened, you know, with music or wherever it could be, and they're just very upset.
She ain't no victim, and it is what it is. Okay, R. Kelly. Obviously, he's not innocent. I mean, come on now. Like, look at some of the shit that he's been accused of. And I wouldn't be surprised if that corny-ass family of hers wasn't involved. The Savage family did literally over 50 shows. They did like 80 million shows. But they couldn't pull up and ransack R. Kelly's apartment. They know where he at. They couldn't ransack that apartment, let's be realistic. For those of y'all who have kids or plan on having kids, if your child is stuck in there with an alleged rapist and a man who owns a sex trafficking ring, quote unquote, the last thing I'm gonna do is allow my child to be in a situation where they're in danger. And not only that, the Savage family are legit clout chasers. They one time even pulled up on R. Kelly's publicist.
No, listen. Joycelyn Savage's family wants answers.
Where's my daughter at? Where's Joycelyn Savage? We don't want to come to hear your lies.
Okay. They showed up at a news conference R. Kelly's crisis manager held this morning in Atlanta, demanding to know where she is.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Are y'all gonna let me answer the question right
Are
quick?
you speaking for
Let me
him
explain
right
something to you right quick, because I'm not gonna allow you to come in and interrupt my press conference.
Make it make sense, my loves. The entire Savage family is full of shit. If this is true, I don't believe you, bitch. I do not believe you. Do I believe some shit probably happened to you? Shit. I wouldn't doubt it. But I don't doubt that you're an opportunist. That's just how I feel. She publicly defended him, and now she's trying to pay. She's trying to ask people to pay to hear her story. Girl, what? Fuck out of here. She don't care about no awareness. She cares about a check. That's what she cares about. And if you're such this person, why don't she offer to testify? Help lock this clown ass nigga up for good. Lock him right next to Bill Cosby. Put in pop head ass. But the situation is what it is. I don't trust anyone involved, and the publicist, like whoever, like I don't care who's involved, like rather it's his management, rather it's R. Kelly's gynecologist, landscaper, everyone deserves smoke. Everybody gotta be in jail. Because it's ridiculous. All the fuck shit he did, don't none of y'all wanna say nothing? Oh my god, I didn't know he was this kind of person. A wise woman once said, for those who don't hear, will feel. And she has the audacity to play victim now. Nope, don't play victim now. Her bank account getting low, and that's what it is. Talking about how she was getting bribed with jewelry and clothes, and that she didn't know. I don't trust no one who claims to be an R. Kelly victim after the year 2015. It's honestly insane. And the media loves this. The nigga in jail, and at this point, this whole situation is dead. Just like the whole Jussie Smollett situation. The Juicy Smollett. The street meat Smollett. It's freaking dead. R. Kelly's in jail. No bond. Getting investigated. And that's that. It's a damn shame that R. Kelly did all these horrible things that he's been doing for the past 20 years. And it's even bigger shame that Lifetime is going to be doing a part 2. Anyways, Lifetime is doing a part 2 about this bullshit. Basically, it's going to be an update about the aftermath of the documentary. And I wouldn't be surprised if Joycelyn got her own show. Life After R. Kelly. It's all too calculated. Way too calculated. Me personally, I'm sure justice will be served. I hope R. Kelly gets what he deserves. Because I didn't think he was going to be in jail this damn long. I didn't think he was going to be in jail this damn long. And luckily, hopefully, justice will be paid. But for now, we wait. I don't trust no one that has to out R. Kelly with receipts. Isn't it crazy how another R. Kelly's been in jail for the past couple of months? Isn't it crazy how out of nowhere, 3 new sex tapes, alleged sex tapes, are given to the police? Isn't that weird? That's a little weird, right? That's a little weird. Nope, fuck that. All y'all bitches need to be locked up. I'm personally still gonna listen to R. Kelly's music. Cause somebody's gonna bring that up in the comments. Oh, you're trashing R. Kelly, but you still listen to his music. Let me speak on that. When I mentioned that I still listen to his music, people were very pissed. Like, how can you still listen to his music? How dare you, you fat pizza roll built bitch? Oh fuck. Let me tell you something. I listen to his music because, I mean, hey, it's kind of hard to give up R. Kelly's music. He's a piece of shit, but his music is good as fuck. When happy people, yeah, 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 happy people. I'm still gonna turn my keys in the ignition and hot fresh out the kitchen. I'm still gonna step in the name of love. I'm gonna do all that. You wanna know why? Because I separate the art from the artist. I always see this on the Shade Room. There's always somebody saying, but y'all still listen to his music. Shake my head. I'm a very firm believer in keeping the same energy, and I preach about that all the time. I love keeping the same energy. And for all you motherfuckers who gonna say, nope, you're canceled, you shouldn't listen to his music. Let me ask y'all some y'all a question. Do y'all still listen to Be There, Be There, Be There, Be There? If I'm canceled, you're canceled too, bitch. And when I talk about Michael Jackson, I'm not talking about the whole I'm not talking about the allegations of him allegedly touching young boys. What I am talking about is the fact that Michael Jackson has done some questionable things that a lot of people let slide. I love me some Michael Jackson's music, but he was kind of a weirdo. I mean, it is kind of weird how, I know this video's not about him, but how a man in his 40s, RIP to Michael, don't want to speak ill of somebody who was found innocent, but it's kind of weird how a 40-year-old man was sleeping in the same bed as a child. That's a little bit fucking weird. Let's be honest, y'all. If y'all had a niece or a nephew, or for those of y'all who have kids, how would y'all feel if a 40-year-old man wanted to sleep in the same bed as them overnight while you weren't there? But like let's be realistic, y'all. Not even just that. To further prove my point, Michael Jackson literally dangled his kid across the balcony, but don't nobody ever mention that. So that's the point I'm trying to make. He dangled his kid across the balcony. He can fly. He can fly. And y'all wanna drag me to still want to listen to R. Kelly music? Bitch, don't let me catch you thriller-ing. And I bet some of y'all still support Chris Brown. He might have used Rihanna as a human punching bag, but he's done a lot of horrible fuck shit that a lot of people seem to ignore. But y'all be the same bitches in y'all cars singing, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. I don't wanna hurt nobody. I don't like Chris Brown, but I damn sure like that song. Like I said, let's keep the same energy. His music has nothing to do with his allegations. I'm just saying. I remember one time somebody literally commented, Joyce, you want to say separate the art from the artist, but when these YouTubers do fuck shit, you unsubscribe. Bitch, hell yeah, because YouTube's not a fucking art. Bitch, YouTube is free. Anybody can be a fucking YouTuber. Your neighbor next door could be a YouTuber. The crackhead that lives down the street can be a YouTuber. Anyone can do this shit, so that's not considered an art. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna label Joyce the victim. The proof was right there in the pudding. And I'm a very firm believer in when it comes to people's relationships, because I've had multiple friends who have been in shitty relationships. And I'm pretty sure y'all have had that friend too. Think about it. We've all had friends that have been in shitty relationships. And no matter what you tell them, they'll do everything in the world but take your advice. And a lot of times when it comes to women, it doesn't matter what you tell her or how much proof you have. If the nigga has good pipe game, 9 times out of 10, she's not gonna leave his ass. You gotta let a woman see it on her own that a nigga ain't shit. But she'll go around talking mad shit, making everybody hate him. And then 3 weeks later, she's back with his ass. Well, yeah, you know, he's changed. And I feel like things are gonna be better. Yeah. It's a damn shame that Joycelyn is being scrutinized. But then again, you kind of get what you pay for. The proof is right there in the pudding. Women have came forth about them allegedly catching diseases from him. There's a whole tape of him allegedly messing around with a young girl. I mean, Joycelyn, even Stevie Wonder could have seen that you were stupid as fuck. As far as I'm coming from, Joycelyn used to come forth and admit that she lied for him, rather than act like them damn Fox Gayle King interviews didn't happen. Stop acting like them shits didn't happen. Nope, I ain't paying for that shit. And anybody who did pay for that shit, you're dumb as fuck. Anyone who paid for that is stupid as fuck. Because everybody just reposting that shit for free. I could literally find that shit all over the internet. Like, people are reposting it everywhere. So at this point, it's just like, bitch, go get your money back if you pay for that shit. Can somebody please comment where to get good seafood in Atlanta? Oh wow, what a coincidence. R. Kelly lives in Atlanta too. I wonder if Joycelyn knows any good seafood places. But anywho, before I wrap up this video, for those that made it to the end, can y'all do me a favor? And comment, I made it, and I'll reply and like your comment. Those that made it to the end, I want to ask y'all a genuine question. Which documentary should I do next? I have a long list of like the most votes that I see. I mean, for most requests. And I rounded it up. So do y'all want to see a documentary on why the Bernie Mac show ended? Why the Arsenio Hall show ended? Or, what was the other one? Oh, why the game ended? Why the Parkers ended? Why Proud Family ended? And the last one was, what was the last one? Oh, why Half and Half ended? I feel like I'm missing another one. My Wife and Kids. Oh, fuck, there's another one. Everybody Hates Chris. Comment which one I should do. Because I am going to do a docu soon. And I'm trying to do one every month. Mainly because I don't want to do too many. And I only want to do ones about classic shows that I know people are going to be interested in. And plus, I put a lot of effort into them, so I definitely want to, you know, take my time. So yeah, comment. And if you don't remember all the choices I listed, I'll put a comment in the description, in the comment section down below about which doc you guys want. Because a lot of you guys really love the 106 Part 1. That shit just hit a billion views. Thank y'all for that if you did tune into that and did help support that. And thank you guys so much for subscribing to my second channel. I really appreciate that. All y'all that subscribed and watch, no, I'm posting every day. I was also posting every day out there too. So please subscribe to my second channel. Please subscribe to that. Oh, my Amanda Show video is almost at 400K. Y'all really love that. Y'all really love that. That one was a huge surprise. I'm surprised that did well. But I want to do a classic. I want to do classics that people don't remember. Not don't remember, but forget about. I don't know if this echo is annoying. I hope it's not. Like, comment, subscribe. I almost forgot my damn outro for a second. Troy, stop this bitch. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kicking it, just kicking, just kicking. Every man wants a woman that can cook him up a good meal. A woman he can treat like his homemade and take her out on an extra. Now every man wants a woman who ain't good for just laying on her back. And I was a cowboy, so before you make the so kick off your feet and relax your foot. Body up down to the escape, just kicking it. Just kick it, just kick it.